Check it out. A fashion show where you wouldn't dare say...
Take luxury to new heights in the Infiniti QX80 at your local Infiniti retailer.
All right, dog lovers, check it out. A fashion show where you wouldn't dare say catwalk. All right, these are little pooches. Hey, little sweet face, you're a sweetie. They had to put on all these crazy costumes. Hello. Good to meet you. And this is a fashion show for in Park Slope, and it was the fifth on the Fifth Avenue in Park Slope for the event. They were prancing around, sniffing out the competition. It is a long-standing tradition in recent years. It's also become a fundraiser for a local animal rescue. People were joking that all the folks taking pictures of all this hullabaloo were the paparazzi.
There you
How
go.
cute is that?
A whole bunch of puns. Hopefully, there was a lot of people out there, so maybe a lot of puns
we made
got
some money.
adopted. Yeah,
right? Got adopted and
I see what you did about 3 or 4 times during that read.
Oh, it's so funny. Well, I am not responsible.
Yes.
I am not responsible. It's so funny.
It worked.
It's funny.
Beautiful Sunday coming up, right?
Not a bad day at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Take
a little
your
bit
dog
of
for a
cloud
walk.
cover, but the temperature up around 70, basically like room temperature
Right.
this afternoon. Even nicer, arguably, as we head into the first day of fall tomorrow. A live look over toward Midtown Manhattan, right across Roosevelt Island there, the East River, 63 degrees. Wind northeast at about 5 miles per hour. Won't be quite as breezy as it was yesterday, even though it will be a little bit cooler. So all in all, it'll feel about the same. These numbers getting up into the upper 60s to around 70 this afternoon. Again, more clouds than sun for a while. It's still a pretty high, thin cloud cover, kind of filtered sunshine. Nothing too low in terms of the clouds. 65 at Newark, 64 at Teterboro right now. You're 63 at LaGuardia. Still in the 50s right now. White Plains, 59. Lower 50s at Sussex, where you were down into the middle 40s earlier this morning. Even had some low 40s up toward Poughkeepsie, up in the mid-Hudson Valley, some of the coolest numbers that we've seen so far this season. So during the day today, again, coastal areas might struggle to hit 70, especially right at the beach down the Jersey Shore where that wind's coming in right off the water. Meanwhile, inland, you're into the lower 70s. Clouds winning out over sunshine for a while. If anything, maybe some more brightening by later on in the afternoon, and then clearing out overnight tonight. I think overnight tonight in the city even, we get down into the 50s for the first time in a while. A lot of 40s north and west. Tomorrow afternoon, absolutely gorgeous. More in the way of sunshine. Temperatures into the 70s everywhere, well into the 70s from the city and points west. We're looking at the tropics, and we still have Tropical Storm Gabrielle, which is not going to hit Bermuda directly, but they will get some of the outer bands from it, and then it curves out to sea. The problem is it'll be strengthening into a hurricane, and we'll be sending some waves in our direction. So that high risk of rip currents, say down the Jersey Shore, will not only continue through today, but probably right through the early and middle part of the week as well. And the National Hurricane Center upgraded the possibility of this development over the central part of the Atlantic up to about 40% during the next 5 to 7 days. So that's something we'll keep a close eye on. But many days to watch it, and obviously no immediate threat to land areas. At the beaches, east wind 10 to 15, waves about 2 to 4 feet. Water temperatures in the middle to upper 60s to around 70, and that rip current risk moderate at the New York City and Long Island beaches, and high down the Jersey Shore. So you really want to stay out of the water, especially since most lifeguards are not on duty this time of the year. 71 for today. Sunshine mixing with some cloud cover. We'll call it comfortable. Tonight, partly cloudy, down to about 58. First day of fall. Looking fantastic. Mostly sunny, pleasant out there again. Fall beginning at 2:19 p.m. That high getting up to 74. Look at Tuesday, 82. It's warm and it's actually becoming more humid. Watch for an afternoon shower, maybe even a rumble of thunder. And then it's kind of an unsettled pattern. A shower in the area on Wednesday, 78. Shower a possibility Thursday. Maybe more numerous showers Thursday, south and west in New York City. And a few showers a possibility on Friday as well. So keep that umbrella handy. And we can't even completely rule something out into the first half of next weekend. Eyewitness News returns on the other side of the break.